to beat up builds. These door hinges are shot. Check this out. Did you see that? Let me show you. I don't know if you can see that. They're pretty shot. I'm going to show you how to fix this today. This door has been messed up since I first bought the truck. The hinges are shot. They've been shot for a while. I lift up on this door and then push out on the door panel like this, and it's ruined the door panel. This didn't have a hole in it, and it was just in better shape before that. But it was way down the priority list. It was not super important. That's why it hasn't been fixed, but I'm tired of it. It doesn't cost too much to fix except for some time. So let's get into it today. First thing we're going to do, I've got to take the speaker out so I can undo the wiring. And then I'll take the 4 bolts out on the door side, pull the door off, and then I'm thinking that I won't have to take the fender off, and I can sneak in there, get the hinges off of here, and then we can start working on them and fixing them. I forgot to take the pin out of here, so I had the whole door off except for this pin, and I was trying to screw the door back on, and then I was like, hey, maybe I can knock the pin out with the ratchet. Thankfully I was able to, but poor planning on my part. I'm going to try and pull these off of the body, because then it'll be easier to work with. I'm hoping I don't have to undo the fender at all. We'll find out. Let's start going on it and see what happens. I got the hinges out. My first thought was maybe center punch the middle of this. It looks like a giant rivet, honestly. Center punch the middle of it and drill it out. But I think what I'm going to try and do is I'm going to try and cut this in the middle. The replacement one I bought, it's knurled on one end, so it kind of press fits on one end. I'm hoping that's kind of the case with this one. So if I cut one, maybe one end will fall out, and then I can punch through to the other end and knock that out. So let me see if that works. I got the hinge apart. It didn't just fall out. One side was knurled. The other side, it wasn't. But honestly, they both took a little bit of persuading to get out. That bushing doesn't look horrible, but that one's pretty oval shaped. So let's see. I got a kit for a GM. Hopefully it's not too big for this. That's my only concern. If not, we're going to go to the hardware store. I ended up buying a hinge pin kit for, I don't know, I think a GM or something. And topmost bushing is this larger one, which it says is 0.53 OD. I think if I do 1/2 inch, the knurling on there, I think it'll press fit in there nice. I don't know why they have a different size than the other bushing. I want to say it's a step down from the 1/2 inch, which I have, so I'm probably going to try that. But I'm going to try the 1/2 inch first. It's going to be close. Like, this is a little bit bigger pin than the Toyota would have. I'm hoping that there's enough metal on there that it doesn't like crack or something weird. But I mean, I'm looking at it now and I think that's gonna work. So I'm gonna drill that out. The pin is way too long, but I think I can just cut it, and there's a little groove in there. I think I can just cut it and like cut a little groove in there where I need it. And I guess I could chamfer the end of it. I don't think that's too big of a deal, to be honest. And I'll have to drill this out. But yeah, let's just start drilling and see what happens, right? Hopefully we don't ruin the hinges. We're having a bad time right now. I tried to put the bushings in and they just like broke. They're super duper brittle. Obviously they're knurled. They're supposed to be like a press fit. They didn't like pressing into anything. Like they didn't want to be a press fit. So then I walled out the hole even more. So it was pretty loose. And I grabbed the other package and went to put it in, because I figured, hey, well, I just need to buy one package. And it ruined this one too. So we're having a really bad time right now. I don't know what I'm going to do. I'm very upset, very angry. I need to walk away and figure this out tomorrow. So it's a new day. Last night I went to put these bushings in. They're like a press fit. They're knurled. And I broke the first set putting them in. And then I took the round file, filed the hole out even bigger, and I still ruined them. And they don't give you any drill sizes or anything, so I don't really have much to go off of. I'm not really a machinist, so I don't know what the press fit tolerance normally is. I guess I could have Googled that, but usually I just kind of go by feel. But I think these are really hard, and therefore they're really brittle. Unfortunately, by the time I figured that out, I had ruined 2 kits, and I've given up on the kits because they probably, I probably bought the only 2 they had. So I went to Lowe's. I got some 1/2" 3/8 bushings. And that's what we're going to use. I got some bolts. I got a bolt here, 3/8 bolt, and we'll use a nylock on there. And that's going to be our, that's going to be what we're going to do. Originally I wanted to do 1/4 inch just because there's not a lot of meat when you go out to 1/2 inch on these. This might crack, I don't know. We'll cross that bridge when we get there, but that's what we're going to do right now. If you were doing it at home, I would recommend trying to do the 1/4 inch, ordering that stuff in advance. So let's drill this out, try and get these bushings and get this thing assembled. We finished one side. It's all done. It's a tiny bit tight, but not actually that bad considering it's all done with a twist drill. If I put a pliers, if I hold this part with my hand and put the pliers on the other one, I can move it pretty easily. So I think this one's good. Let's do the other one. got the other one done. It's a little stiffer than the other one, but like I said, I think they're going to free up a little bit. Pretty good for just doing it with a hand drill. So let's bolt them on and see what happens. This is one of those projects that should be really simple, and it's just giving you hell. I tried to put the door on. It was catching on the washers. I tried grinding up here where the washers were. Looked like they were hitting. No dice there. I think if I take the washers completely out of the equation here and maybe use the cutoffs from the bushing to space it up, because I'd like to have a little bit of pressure on that bolt. It keeps it from spinning if possible. Then I think maybe it'll fit. I don't know. We're going to try it. I'm having a lot of problems. I think worst comes to worst case scenario, I can ground the head of the bolt down if that's necessary. I can cut this pretty short and I can put a cotter pin in there. Then I won't have any pressure holding the bolt from spinning. Which I guess maybe I can take the punch and punch around the top of the bolt. Maybe I can do that to kind of knurl it, keep it from spinning. But I'm hoping if I cut this down a little bit, grind it a little bit, this will just work. So let me try that and see what happens. There's just not a lot of room in here. Probably honestly the 1/4-inch bolt and everything like I was trying to do originally probably would have worked out fine. But this is not working out so well. But let's see if we can fix it. This is my next attempt. I have taken out all the washers here, and I used a copper spacer just at the bottom because that's what I had. It's not as wide as a washer, and I think that'll do it. We're gonna try, and then on the bottom, I flipped the bolt and did the same thing because there's less room on the bottom. So I flipped it over. Hopefully, now the door will fit on. Let's give it a shot. So here's the current situation. I can get this bolt in, but not this one, because this is in the way. Same thing down here. I got this one, but not this one. So it looks like I'm going to have to pin it, even though I didn't want to do that. So let's do that. Still doesn't work. I'm going to cut this as short as I can. I'm going to make a spot, drill a hole for a cotter pin. I'm going to peen up by the bolt so it kind of press fits in, and then it's going to work. No matter what, I'm going to make this work, because I'm getting really frustrated right now. And I don't get frustrated too easily, and this is just dumb. This is so easy, and it's just fighting me the whole way. So I'm going to put on some tunes. I'm going to figure this out, and I'll meet back with you guys once this door fits. I got the door on. It's a miracle. It closes fantastic. And if you open it from here, it opens and closes like brand new. This is the arrangement I've got here. I did pretty much what I said. I cut the bolt down and used no washers in there. I made a little spot for a cotter pin, but up by the bolt head there, I took a punch, like a center punch, punched all around it, and that actually press fit in really good, like it was knurled. I don't even know if I need a cotter pin, but I'll probably just put like a little one in there just in case. That's working great. So I'm super happy with that. But I am still having a problem, of course, because this project is the project from hell. So I can open it from the outside very easily. Open, close, open, close. No effort there. And look, even if this is going to be poor camera work, but even if I lean on it really hard and pull on this, it still opens, like, pretty easily. But if I reach in with my hand and pull on this, it does not want to open. So check this out. If I do the little doohickey in here with my fingers, all right, so that's closed, right? And I use the outside latch, opens right up, no issues. Do it again, and we pull the inside handle, doesn't work. So I guess I'm taking the door panel off because this project is annoying the hell out of me. And when I set out to do something, I want to complete it. So I'm going to pop the door panel off. I might not take it off fully, because that's a pain in the butt. But if I can get the corner off, maybe the rod's bent or something, I'm going to see what I can do, because this is really driving me nuts. I want to just be done with this. I want the door to open and close like brand new. That's what I started out to do. I'm going to finish it. I did it. I won. I fixed it. Check this out. Yeah, it's here somewhere. Hold on. Yeah. Oh yeah, like brand new. So I popped the door panel out enough to find the rod that goes from that over, and I found a place where it had like a little bend in it. I'm assuming it straightened out after years of use and abuse. So I made that bend a little bit tighter, and that pulled the rod a little bit harder, and now it works. We're done. We just got to put the speaker back in, and this is done. It's finally done. Yay! I finally did it. Everything works. Everything works. The inside door handle works. The outside door handle works. Everything works. I fixed it. This project fought me the whole way. The last project took 2 weekends and a couple days during the week after work. So I said, hey, I want to do something simple that'll be quick. I thought this was going to be it. It was not. It took all weekend. It was a disaster. You know, it was just miserable. It really was. But I'm going to be happy every time I open this door. I'm not going to be thinking about how miserable it was doing it. But it was a miserable project. Push through it if you get in that situation. Like, comment, subscribe my videos, guys. Use that Jegs affiliate link. Let me know if if there's something you want me to do, or whatever. Let me know. Give me a comment. Give me ideas. If you need help, I'd be glad to help as much as I can on your project. Maybe give you some pointers, whatever. Just interact with me, guys. Love to see that. Have a great holidays, and everybody, have fun and stay safe. Take care.